Hey guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm taking you along for the next phase of my skin journey. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. All right, let's get into it. If you are new here, I have done a set of 3 peels, which I will link that video up in the cards for you. And then I also did a Lays MD treatment, which I can link that video up as well. Today we are doing BBL and Halo. So I'm going to take you through the entire process, show you before and afters, check-ins, share all the details. So let's get into it. I went to Face and I met with Holly Cutler, which I will link all of their information down below if you are in the Metro Detroit area and are interested in it. But I had a consultation with her first and we went through all of my skin concerns and what she thought was the best plan of action for me. And she did take things into consideration, like the fact that I am still breastfeeding. So there are some things that I can't do as far as skincare goes. And we made a big plan. So this is my, I guess, before skin.
Yeah, so this is comparing you these scores to people for your ethnicity and age range.
Okay.
Giving you the sum total of this true skin age, which is just slightly older, so it's not bad. And so we'll take it. So this is just general spots or imperfections here. Again, we talked about skin tone being an area of focus. So being 17% means you're 17% better than people for your ethnicity and age range, which is a lower score. So we're going to want to focus on that skin tone and smoothing out the skin. Fine lines and wrinkles around the eye, good there. So we're going to simulate you 2 years, and then we're going to take 2 years off.
I'm getting ready to walk in for my laser treatment. I'm kind of nervous because, but I think they're going to numb for a half hour and then go through and do the treatment. And I think we're doing 2 different treatments today, the Halo and BBL, but here is the before. I'm excited and I'm nervous. Let's go. My friend, we are done. Yay. Oh, I am so red. It's been 3 hours since I left the office and I'm finally getting to a place that I am not in crazy pain. Like, it just burned so badly and it definitely still feels very warm. I've been sitting in front of a fan basically since I got home and using this thermal water spray that they gave me. That was very, very spicy. I'm not putting anything else on my face today except for washing it with the cleanser and the moisturizer that they gave me. So nothing else is going on my face, but this is kind of what we're at. The redness has definitely gone down a lot, but I know that it's not going to go back to being not red at all for maybe a couple of days. So here we are. But I'm going to do a daily check-in so that we can see the progress. It looks like, I don't know, right here definitely like burns. And it looks like there's a burning spot. So yeah, we'll see what happens. It's the next day. It is 9 a.m. This is what my skin looks like. I'm very red. I am very swollen and my skin feels tight, almost like my face is frozen, like that making expressions would almost like crunch my face. I feel like that's a really weird explanation, but yeah, it just feels very, very puffy, very tender, very red. I'm not wearing any makeup today. The only thing I even can wear is the compact that they gave me, and I'm not gonna wear that for a few more days. I'm just gonna let my skin breathe and do its thing, but this is what we're looking at. I do not feel like I can go in public looking like this. It's Wednesday evening, so I guess the end of day 2. This is what my skin looks like. I just put the sickle fate on and it's kind of gathered up right here. This is what my skin looks like. I feel like it almost looks like a bruise up here. I think the pigment is starting to disperse a little bit. I'm certainly very red still, as you can tell, and I'm definitely still swollen. But that should go down over the next couple of days, so I will check in tomorrow. It is Thursday morning. I just got up a bit ago, and I was about to put some of the moisturizer on, but first I wanted to show you what my skin looks like first thing. It is so dry. It feels like any movement in my face is just make all of my skin crumble. It is an up close. I definitely think the pigment is dispersing right here and right here. I'm still red. I think we've entered the dry, rough phase, and next everything is going to kind of flake off, and then new skin will be underneath in a few more days. So here is this morning. I will probably show you guys tonight before I go to bed as well. It's Thursday night. I'm getting ready for bed. I just washed my face, and I've noticed that because I'm not rubbing anything on my face, it's almost like all of the moisturizer and like dead skin gets caught because I have like that sandpaper texture. It's very itchy. It's very annoyed. I'm still red, and it looks like all of the pigment is definitely dispersing at this point. So like up here you can see it's definitely spreading. So that seems like a good thing. Hopefully we'll start peeling tomorrow and through the weekend, and then I'll get back to normal skin. Needless to say, this week is not my best look. It's Friday morning. I just got up a bit ago. I'm still very, very itchy, and I have some flaking. You can see right there on the sides of my nose, all right here. And I was trying to get a really close look at my skin. It's hard to see really close on the side of your face, but I think that the pigment up here has dispersed. It looks like maybe it's all come to the surface and will come off when all of the dead skin flakes off. I'm hoping that's the case, but you can see all the brown has kind of just dispersed everywhere. So I don't know if these two spots don't look like they've dispersed as much as up here, but I guess we'll find out in a few days. Same with over here. I don't know if these are going to be gone. Also, I'm feeling the exact same way I felt last time I did a laser, which if you missed that, I will link the video up in the cards for you. But I did LaserMD, and my skin looked not this dramatic, but it definitely looked like the spots were going to come off, and then they didn't. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm hopeful, but I'm also wondering if I should feel hopeful. Yeah, it's like a mind game. All right, I'm getting ready for bed. It's Friday. I'm gonna wash my face, but I wanted to show you the peeling situation that is on my face currently before I wash it, because I don't know, maybe some of it will slough off when I wash it, but here we are. Yeah, this is pretty intense peeling. Someday I'm gonna look normal again. That day is not today. I cannot rub this lotion in because there's just dead skin. Like it won't rub in. I look insane. So I'm going to bed. I hope that a lot of this sloughs off while I'm sleeping, and maybe I have less dead skin tomorrow because I'm taking Theo to swim lessons tomorrow, so I have to be in public in close quarters with other humans that I don't really need to see me looking like this. Lotion cannot rub into that. I'm about to go to bed. It is Saturday night and I almost forgot to give an update. So this is what my skin looks like. I really thought that I was gonna wake up and my skin would be more flaked off today. That was not the case at all. So here is what my skin looks like today. You can see we still have a lot that needs to flake off. I am hoping maybe I'll wake up and tomorrow it will be a little bit more normal. Yeah, it's definitely still very much ridiculous looking. So I will check in. Today was day 5. I got it done on Tuesday. We'll see. A lot of the peeling came off today, so I'm just gonna do a quick update because I'm getting ready to go to bed, but I will do a longer update tomorrow. So this is the area here. It's basically just along the perimeter of my face that still needs to peel. So you can see all of this is still bronzed, and then over here we've got some crusty skin, and over here like all of that still needs to peel, and up here. But basically all of the middle of my face has peeled and it is looking so smooth. I feel like my pores have kind of disappeared. It's Monday night. It's like 8:30. I did put on the makeup that they gave me, that compact, probably about 12 hours ago. So my face is definitely shiny at this point, but the majority of the dead skin did come off in the shower this morning, which I was very relieved about. There's still some parts right up here over just kind of on like the perimeters of my face, but everything in the middle is pretty much smooth at this point. So I just kind of wanted to give an update. I am going to wash my face and show you what it looks like with nothing on it, because obviously that's like the true look at what my skin is looking like. As of now, I do still have some spots. Some of this, actually, I think the scabbing is pretty much gone. I feel a little bit of roughness, but so you can see I definitely have some dark spots there still. And then over here, these ones really bother me because they're like right where I contour, so that's kind of annoying. And then over here, I do still have some, which they're so much lighter than they've ever been. My skin has never looked this good. Like, I put that makeup on like 12 hours ago. I didn't set it. It's just a cream, so it rubs off really easily. And Theo is like all up in my face all day, so I'm sure the majority of this makeup is not on anymore anyways. So this is probably a like pretty realistic look at what my skin looks like. But yeah, my skin has never looked this clear before. I'm still hoping that these will fade a little bit more. I'm not through like the end of the process yet, so we'll see. But I did a Target pickup tonight, and the guy who brought my order out to my car said that I had beautiful skin. He was like, "Oh my gosh, your skin is beautiful. You're glowing." That's the first time anyone has ever complimented my skin before in my 35 years of life. So that was really, really nice to hear. Also, looking in the viewfinder right now, it does not look good. So that is what it is. But my pores, I feel like in this area, my pores were much larger. Now I feel like my pores in here are like not bad at all. The other day when I was looking at them, I just feel like my skin almost looks like glass, like right in here, which is not the norm. So there's definitely some major improvements with my skin. I can't use my own makeup and skincare and stuff again for another week, so I'm very excited to get back to using that stuff and just playing around and seeing how it looks, because obviously I don't have like any kind of coverage, like the normal coverage that I would have. So I would like to see if just with like a tinted moisturizer or something, how my skin would look. I'm hoping it'll look really, really good. Just like a simple tinted moisturizer to throw on with my fingers and call it a day, but we'll see. I'm gonna wash my face and get ready for bed, and then I will show you what my skin looks like with nothing on it. It is a Tuesday morning, so it's officially been a week since I got my treatment done, and I wanted to show you what my skin looks like right now. I feel like my pores are definitely smaller. My skin is much smoother. You can still see some of the spots, but I knew going in that they probably wouldn't be able to just get rid of them with the one treatment. So I go back for a follow-up, I think in a week or two. And so I'll talk to them about that when I go, but the improvement is crazy. It's Tuesday evening, and since it is still light out, I figured I would do my update in front of the window with some natural light. So I just washed my face. This is what it looks like. All of the scabs and peeling are gone, so my skin is super soft. You can still see some spots right here, and right here. So I think that those are not going to go away from this treatment, but overall my skin feels really good and it's so smooth. It only felt right to come back into my car to show you my after clip. So here is what my skin looks like now. This is acne, that spot right there. And so is this spot. But my main concerns were right here, and then up here. I tried to get my before and afters from them directly, but I was not able to. So these are my before and afters. I do think that if you're looking on the second view of my face, down on my jawline, you can definitely see a lot of difference in the pigmentation. And then of course, the front view, that top area on my forehead is really, really different as well. It's been about a month since the very last appointment that I've had at Face, and I wanted to share obviously what my skin looks like right now, and then also give you a clear picture of everything that I had done, just so that you know what you're looking at with the before and afters. And I actually have their pricing sheet in front of me, so I'm just gonna put on the screen what I got done and then the pricing of it, so yeah, you can get a clear vision. Full disclosure, I did not pay for any of these treatments. They were gifted to me, but I have not been paid to talk about them. So this is not a sponsorship, but it was a gifted experience, which you guys know does not affect how I talk about brands. First up, I got the Diamond Glow Facial. They really want to prep your skin so that it soaks in all of your skincare better, and so that it's prepped for lasers and the lasers will be more effective. 2 weeks after that, I got the BBL and Halo treatment, which is what you saw earlier in the video. 3 weeks after my treatment, I went in for my follow-up, and they were not satisfied with the results that I had, which I was happy about because I wasn't satisfied with them either. I still had a lot of pigmentation, and so they went in that day and did Pico and Moxie. 2 weeks after that, I went in for my follow-up, and I did still have quite a bit of pigmentation, so they suggested I do a glacial facial and then doing spot treatments on specific areas that I had. And so we did that, and that is where we are now. They gave me some skincare to continue using and hopefully brighten up these spots, and I do think the skincare is helping. It's just not like zapping the pigment away. I'm at a point now that my skin is not perfect by any sense of the imagination. I still have pigmentation that really bothers me, and it's still the same areas that were bothering me before. There are a lot of spots that are gone. Like there was one that was kind of creeping up here. I do have a couple of acne things from hormonal breakouts right now, so try to ignore those. Like right here, there's one, and then right here, and a little bit on my chin. But the spots that really bothered me before are this area, and this area. Those spots are still there. I still don't feel confident without makeup on. I still want to cover those spots, and they're still visible even if I'm wearing like a medium coverage foundation. That's obviously disappointing. I wanted my spots to be covered. I wanted my skin to look flawless, and I thought that I would have that with the treatments, but unfortunately that's not the case. I think a lot of these spots are pretty deep in there. I've had had them for years. I'm at a point now that we do want to have another child at some point in the not too distant future, and I don't want to shell out a lot of money because going forward, anything that I do is on my dime. And it seems like a waste to shell out a ton of money to maybe get results, maybe not get results. I don't know where my skin would be at. And then to go into a pregnancy, and when you are pregnant, your skin can do crazy things. You can get a lot of pigment. A lot of my brown spots got darker during pregnancy because your hormones are just going crazy. And then you can get a lot of melasma. I just don't want to spend a bunch of money right now and then end up just having to redo it all after I'm done having kids. So at this point, I'm just gonna leave my skin and let it be. But I would love to know in the comments what you guys think. If you've ever had treatments before, what those were and what your experience was. So far, the list of things that I've done to fix my skin are a set of 3 chemical peels, a LaserMD laser, BBL, Halo, Moxie, Pico, spot treatments, and glacial. So if you have a recommendation of what I should try next, I don't know when that will be, but I would love to hear it in the comments. I am determined that these spots will not be on my face forever. I have to get rid of them. I don't know when and I don't know how, but I am on a mission. And yeah, maybe I'll do something else before I try and get pregnant again. Maybe I won't, I don't know, but yeah. This is where we're at. Let me know your comments down below. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I will link the other 2 videos where I did the chemical peels and I also did the LaserMD treatment. I will share all of that down below in the description box if you are interested. Thank you so much for coming along on this little phase 3 of my skin journey. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.